A whirlwind 24 hours for the royal family as they've plunged further into PR crisis. I'm talking about the edited Mother's Day pictures which went on show on Sunday today. All eyes on Prince William as he's due to make an appearance, an earth-shot appearance to promote a new platform that brings environmental solutions together.
So could an update on the Princess's health be imminent? Let's ask former royal reporter Michael Cole. I mean, suspect not, given all the furore over the weekend. What do you make of it all? Is this done? Is a line drawn under this now, or is there a big issue? We're talking about trust with Leanson. Is there an issue of trust with Kensington Palace? Can we believe what they're telling us?
Good morning, Isabel. Good morning, Eamon. Isabel, you've asked the most cogent question of the day. Can we any longer trust the royal family? Unbelievable that we're actually asking that question about one of the immutable pillars of society and British life. But human nature being what it is, people presented with a fake picture will say, well, what can we believe what they're telling us? Can we believe what they're telling us about the woman we see there, Kate, about her health? This is a very, very bad state of affairs. It couldn't be worse because if truth is compromised, credibility goes out the door with it. And I'm afraid that's what's happened. It is a grade A disaster for the royal family. It's not a trivial matter because we're being misled. And that is a very, very great shame. We're always fair on this programme. You're always fair. So let's say that Kate, Princess of Wales, coming up for 13 years of being married and entering the royal family, she hasn't put a foot wrong in that time. But this time, I'm afraid, she's put her very elegant boot in a very bad and big black hole, a bad puddle of very dirty water. And it's causing problems. And I think...
Michael, I still look at this. I don't know what you're like, my friend, but I look at these so-called changes and they don't make a darn bit of difference to me whether they were changed or whether they stayed in. And it just seems unnecessary. There's a lot of furore about nothing, really. I don't know why she would want to straighten her child's pullover or her zip in her jacket or whatever. I don't see the difference after she's done it than before she did it as well. And it's micro controlling, really. I just don't see that it's an improvement with the finished product. And so I think it's a big thing as well about the photograph agencies. I think they're making a mountain out of a molehill with all of these. I don't know what we all expect to happen, but her reply yesterday was very curt, very minimal, very, look, I did this, so stick it up your nose. I'm not going to explain. I'm not going to reveal the original photograph either. So I don't think we're any further on with all of this.
Yeah, people of goodwill, and you're one of them, will take that point of view. The problem is it does show a naivety bordering on foolishness because we are, and we know it, in the age of fake news. We're in the age where artificial intelligence can interfere with pictures of prominent people and major events. And to think, as she must have done, that this photograph would pass muster with people whose job, profession is looking at hundreds of photographs a day and spotting the fakes and getting rid of them and publishing genuine, authentic photographs. Because what is happening now, of course, in Gaza and Ukraine is warring factions are creating images that suit their propaganda purposes. Of course, Windsor Castle is a long way from the battlefront, but the same principle applies. Truth is immutable. You can't change it. If you start changing it, people are going to say, well, if we can't believe her on one time, the next time you tell the truth, it will be brought in question. It's a difficult thing. Trickery of this kind is highly undesirable because it actually sets up questions which we are now discussing.
And the picture agencies, I believe, had only just recently changed their guidelines, making them tighter because of those things that you were describing, wars and elections and people's jobs being to spot fakes all day long. And it just seems the Royals were the first to come a cropper from that in a big way. Just a final thought from you. Can I just ask you, because there's a lot of the papers and commentary and on social media saying, leave Kate alone and, you know, back off. And I have to say, do you think that there is a sense that people are going after Kate, or do you think that that actually is a mischaracterisation? Because I suspect that there's interest in the story because there's genuine affection and people are worried about what many people would see as their favourite royal.
Yeah, she's very popular. She will stay very popular, Isabel. But this is a bad mistake, and I hate to say this to somebody who's obviously recovering, and we all wish her the greatest of good fortune and a speedy and a complete recovery. But it is a bad mistake, and she's got it all wrong. On this question of the photograph, since very interesting questions were raised about it by Eamon, because I'm coming on the programme, I spoke to the bureau chief of Associated Press in this country, the top person. And she said, for us, it does not matter what the manipulation is, only that it happened. And that's the point, really. We must be able to trust everything that comes out, or else every time a statement is issued, a health bulletin is issued, or a photograph is issued, we're going to have to say, I wonder if that's true. And that's a very, very bad look at a difficult time for the royal family.
Very good, very good. Thank you very much indeed, Michael.